What's up guys, welcome back to another DeadlyKam gaming, and today I will be playing Stellaris. It's a strategy game and based on space. I usually love space-based strategy games, and this one, lots of people said that it's actually good, so I thought I should give it a try. So let's get into it. Okay, since I'm starting new, let's go with United Nations of Earth. What are these? Democratic. Beacon of Liberty. This is China Beacon of Light, and this is down liberty and individual freedoms are held in the highest frequency. This society was founded on strong idealistic values. Whether the current government remains true to them or not, the people have not forgotten. Oh, as a citizen, pop happiness plus 5%, monthly unit plus 15%, xenophile. Increased opinion for other species, cannot use full native interface policy, can use no refugee species policy. Trust as empire modified, trust growth plus 25, diplomatic influence plus minus 25. Fanatic egalitarian. Most of democratic government form allows utopia. Living standard cannot have impressive living standards for full citizenship species, cannot have migration control for full citizenship species. Faction influence gain does not actually. Nuclear missile, warp travel, humanoid ship. Human. Adoptive, habitability plus 10, migration speed, resettlement cost, consumer good cost. Alright, so space-to-space missile equipped with high yield nuclear warheads, although based on all pre-space technologies, good fire component wherever it can be surprisingly effective at range. The warp drive is subsequent. So yeah, I guess let's start it like this. Oh, okay. Galaxy size. What is this? Medium. AI Empires 9 Advanced AI. Starts. Max Forming Empires. Habitable Worlds. This is a modifier on the chance of power jet. AI Aggressive Normal. You know what? Let's keep it as it is. Achievement. Let's see how it is. What has happened since modern human first emerged in Africa some 200,000 years ago? The kind spread rapidly across most of the globe, and soon the first unit to form. Scientific progress has been swift, though not without cost. Wars claimed millions of lives even before the atom was tamed, and the tournament of the 21st century saw the mandate of the United Nations gradually expanding in an effort to create stability. By the early 22nd century, the supranational organization had become a de facto world government, though some still resent the power wielded by the UN, as evidenced in the Mauritanian police action of '88. Few can deny the technological breakthrough that have come out of its sponsored research program. With the recent competition of the first two starships, and is about to embark on an era of space exploration.
Good day, Madam President. I am Veer, a prototype synthetic intelligence. My job is to offer advice and assistance as we seek our destiny among the stars.
Tell me everything. You know what? Yes,
An excellent decision. You will have my full support. Building a star empire can be a daunting task. To help get things started, I will be providing instructional missions that cover the basic steps necessary to establish ourselves as a successful interstellar power.
Okay. We need to fully survey our home system. I've added it as an entry with the situation log. To access it, click on the situation log button in the left section of the top bar, or F3. Left section of it.
The situation log displays a list of all currently available special projects and various other points of interest. New items will likely appear as we begin exploring the galaxy.
Okay. Building a star empire can be a daunting task. What? President Dolores Mwanga was elected on a platform of increased resource output by building resource station in the orbit. Gosh, you know what? Let me just reduce the music a bit. It's way too loud. Yeah, I forgot. Okay, what was it? Alright. We need to fully expand our home system before venturing out into the galaxy. To do this, select our science ship either by clicking on the ship itself or by selecting the vessel in the outline. Then click on the survey button on the fleet interface and select a non-surveyed planet near our home world. Your science ship will now plot a course to survey all the planetary bodies within the system. Alright. Where is it? Oops.
This is our science ship, which is used to survey astronomical objects such as planets in a star system. A planet needs to be surveyed in order to make its resources visible.
Okay. So, find a survey mouse. Survey. Transmit. To put it to work, simply right click on a planetary body and select the survey system option. Survey system. Oh, okay. Survey system does it on its own. Going to survey the sun. Surveying other planets may also uncover ones that are habitable and are right for future. Alright. So does it go? Or? Oh. Solar system, yeah. Oh, I can also survey asteroids, yeah, I guess. But faster. Oh. I'm actually kinda confused. Oh, this is the museum. So military conflict. Earth. Control groups can be set by selecting.
Military fleets are used to protect our emerging empire from threats, or to expand our glorious rule through force of arms, if we so wish.
Our current navy size is limited, but it can be increased by researching new technologies and owning additional POPs and spaceports. No admiral has been assigned to our starting fleet, so if we have the influence points to spare, we may wish to recruit one. That's good to know, but I'm still... Oh, it is paused. There you go. So space is paused, I mean space bar, not space as in...
To overcome the vast distances that separate star systems, our scientists have developed the warp drive. Ships equipped with this device can travel between systems at velocities exceeding that of light speed.
All the ships can warp to any system within range, warp drives can only be activated outside the gravity well of a star. Ships coming out of a warp also
Anomaly found.
Ships coming out of the world require time to power up the system.
We have found an anomaly. From time to time, our science ships will discover strange things while surveying worlds. These can be researched by scientists, but be certain their skills are up to the task.
Should the research effort fail, there is a small chance of losing either scientist or the science ship. Alright. This barren and lifeless world is showing signs of once having supported biosphere. Fair research. What's this? Energy. Interesting. Energy, minerals, food. What's this? Influence, immunity. And this actually looks really cool. This. Oh, yes. What the hell is this? Oh, okay. Alpha Centauri. Alright. Nearby star systems. We have more. What's this?
This is our construction ship, which is used to construct space stations. When an astronomical object, such as a planet, has been surveyed, we can order this ship to build a research station or a mining station to exploit any resources it may have. As an astute observer may already have noticed, habitable planets are divided into a number of surface tiles. Tiles can generate resources, but we will need planetary buildings to get the most out of them.
Right. Our detailed survey of Mars has revealed that it may once have supported life in a distant past. A significant deposit of frozen water at the polar ice caps and beneath the planet's surface. The existence of valley networks suggests that the water may once have flowed freely. Terraforming this planet would theoretically be possible, but we do not yet possess the technology to accomplish this monumental task within a realistic time frame. Fascinating. What's this? Ghost mining station. A research station to collect physics, society, engineering research data from. Can you build an orbit around planets inhabited by primitive civilizations?
Remarkable. We have discovered spacefaring alien entities that may or may not be intelligent, but let's face it, probably are. Their true nature will remain a mystery to us until we complete the appropriate project to investigate them. I suggest we do so post-haste, lest they investigate us first.
In the situation log and select research to begin this project. Note that this will temporarily stall any other research being done in the same category. Finally encountered the fellow wanderers among the stars. Despite their intentions being unknown and physically hostile, the atmosphere on Earth following the report from our contact fleet can best be described as rapturous. Yeah. Something. Yeah. Oh, okay. We need to fully explore our home. Yeah, we're doing it. Each population unit appropriate our empire works some very small amount of our home already has a small number of buildings, but we should consider another. Build a hydroponic farm, a mining network, a power plant, or a basic science lab on an available tile. To do it, click on our home world and go into its surface tab and select an empty. Click on the building button, select your choice from among the available options, and assuming we have enough minerals, construct. Oh, okay.
This is our homeworld and the capital of our empire. The planet's summary screen, which we are currently looking at, provides an overview of the planet's important statistics. Here we see a visual representation of this planet's surface. divided into tiles. This tab is only visible on colonies and surveyed worlds that are habitable. Each pop occupies a single tile, which means that there can never be more pops on a planet than there are free tiles.
Towers, I can't build anything. Okay.
Some buildings may cause adjacency effects to other buildings in neighboring tiles. Let us take this into consideration when constructing new facilities.
What's this? Industrial wasteland. Power plant. What's this? Also, a carbon on this side will suppress the collection of the resources. Okay, fine. Yeah, sure.
Anomaly found.
Yeah. During the service of our home system, we found something on the Luna that did not match earlier observation made for our home world. Research.
The technology screen.
Oops. Alright, the technology screen is where we will be directing our research effort. Humans are categorized with 3 different fields, with each field typically having 3 available research options. You can research technology without assigning a scientist a relevant field, but this will take even longer and is generally not recommended. Oh. Okay. Unlock solar panel network. Physics lab. Farming, subsidy hydro farming. Yeah, sure. Advanced instrumentation for study and practical. What's this? Cost 360 physics research 30 minutes. Society 25 minutes, alright. Make first contact. What the hell? Having encountered unknown entities in the blackness space, we should attempt to establish what this can be done by researching the appropriate investigate project in the situation. Turned out to be a natural geometric formation. It almost looks like a marker, showing the way forward. The natural beauty of the universe can be quite astonishing. We should continue to investigate these sort of animals. It will most assuredly grant us new to astonishing. Oh, okay. Here. Gorgons. Yeah, research those gorgons. Alright, I feel like I should build. Current field stance is to evasive. Okay. Military station, frontier. It's a space station used to claim uninhabited star system. Span report can only be in on this star. Okay. To color minerals and repair from unlimited stars and asteroids. Okay. And using that color and do not pass any limitations.
The Spaceport tab is where we view orbiting fleets, build new ships, and upgrade the station itself. If a planet has no spaceport, we can order the construction of one if we have the necessary resources.
Okay. Click on empty module slot to view a list of available modules to install. Click the build button at the bottom of the build queue and list of all ships design and spaceport upgrade available here. Oh, this is my fleet, right? Missile defense. Build what? Construction design was generated by Construction ship. Maybe another science ship actually. Right.
Excellent. Construction has been finished on our new planetary building, and it should now begin producing resources.
What? I did not.
Special project complete.
Okay, the entities encountered by our fleet some time ago are now wondrous forms of space-borne life, quickly named space amoeba. Following an analyst gross misreading of initial sense output, the creature is in fact larger than the average human corvette. We should leave it be and remotely monitor the creature and its skin from Earth. Space study.
Situation log updated. Our attempts to establish communications stand testament to our technological ingenuity, but results are lacking. It is likely that the other party possesses only an animal level of intelligence, if any at all. Surface tiles on habitable planets are sometimes blocked, preventing their use. Clearing a tile blocker takes time and costs minerals and energy credits, but the free space often makes it worthwhile.
Clearing a tile blocker takes time and costs. Alright. A new faction has recently been gaining traction in the internal political landscape of the new generation of Earth, led by Governor Catherine Stein. They call themselves the Xeno Tolerance Organization. Their members have been pushing hard for friendly relations with alien species. This kind of faction will be a source of trouble, but one that approves of the government actions could prove useful. Hey, no, sorry.
Construction complete.
Has finished his construction. Alright. So, where is it? Science sheet, huh? So can I send them? Oh, okay. Sure, go ahead.
The government screen presents us with information regarding our empire and its government. Here we can see our ruler and any related effects. The Budget tab tallies our empire's monthly income and expenses in energy credits. Here we can also track a variety of effects that influence our economy. The Demographics tab tracks the makeup and spread of our empire's populace.
Okay. Surface.
The species rights list allows us to customize the citizenship and living standards of a certain species, amongst other things.
Ooh. Right. Yes. Okay, so the thing is, military station. Do I have room to? Oh,
Construction complete.
What's this? Okay. Oh. Oh. Resources, energy. Okay, I get it. Ah, okay. Wait, what the hell are you?
The Leaders tab lets us hire, dismiss, and assign idle governors, scientists, admirals, and generals.
Speak, spark of genius. Yes. Yeah.
Construction complete.
Oh. Unit. Commanding. Busy leading, busy commanding, busy leading. Oh, I didn't. Okay, so recruit. I see. Eager. Expertise industry. Carefree. What? Get you. Oh, my bad. Okay, fine. There we go. Service system. Ooh, this is so cool. I mean another star system. That's cool. Oops. Alright. So there should be a map. Oh, yeah, it is. Ah. No. Like this. What is this? What's this? Look. How the hell do I go back to Earth? Oh, okay, let's go. I see. Busy commanding. Oh, good, good. Alright, so we need minerals actually.
Well done. The survey of our home system has been completed.
Oh, cool.
We now have access to planetary data that the astronomers on our homeworld could only dream of a mere generation ago. Surveyed worlds sometimes possess unique properties that make them valuable objects of research. These physics, society, or engineering resources can be collected by a research station. My programming strongly compels me to compel you to build one.
Research station. Keep in mind the research station can only be built within our borders and have a maintenance cost in energy.
The resources generated by our homeworld will only take us so far. Luckily, our science ship has just found a resource deposit on another world. The time has come to use our construction ship to build a mining station.
Mining station can be built within our border of collect minerals and strategic resources found on the bodies. They are to keep in mind that they have. Alright. Where can I build a research station?
We should continue our exploration efforts. I recommend sending a science ship to survey neighboring star systems. Let us boldly go where no synthetic intelligence has gone before.
Oops. Mining station. Okay, where do I... We need to expand our thinking. And I don't comment on it. Where I do need minerals. Actually, I need energy first. Let's take it from the buttons. Build a mining station. This pop is still growing. It will not produce any output before this full event. We have recovered artifacts from an ancient alien civilization on Procyon 5. Incredibly, this civilization, which apparently referred to itself as the Cyberx, seems to have been made up of machines that were linked together in some sort of collective consciousness. The age of the artifact indicates that they were active some 600,000 years ago. This portion of the galaxy, at least, we have learned nothing of their exact origin. According to a partial data fragment that our scientists managed to extract from one of the artifacts, the Stellaris at some point launched a crusade to destroy all sentient organic life in the galaxy for reasons unknown.
Situation log updated.
That's kind of weird. Why the hell would you do that? Where's my scientist? Yeah, where's my ship? Animation. Yeah. Alright. Build.
The tradition screen displays the tradition trees available to our empire. A tradition tree must first be adopted before any traditions within it can be unlocked.
Expansion. We must expand our civilization to new system, and planets will risk eventual extinction domination. If we do not impose our will on others, they will inevitably impose theirs on us. Prosperity. There is no better indicator of the success or failure of a star nation than the strength of its economy. This curiosity about the universe is what brought us this far. Still so much left. Let's not diplomacy. This way to destroy your enemies to make them your friends. Okay. The future of the galaxy belongs to those who are strong enough to seize it. Master shipwright. Ship build speed increased by this. Naval capacity increased by this. Sea climates. Volume of cost reduced. Increased. Unity output increased. Right, what's this? Capital building now produce small machinery unit.
Construction complete.
The effect on increased traditional cost caused by numerous components is reduced. Farm growth speeds increased by this much, units will increase. Frontier output upgrade reduced, and the building frontier output system cannot count as being half the regular distance away. Let's move on to stuff. What's this? Prosperity. If I have a good eco, then it will be actually the best. Right. We now know without a doubt that the thriving biosphere is not something unique to Earth. Both the scientific community and the public at large are eager to learn more about the various forms of alien life found throughout the galaxy. Efforts to catalog the life forms we encounter are only underway, but our xenobiologists have urged us to focus our primary survey efforts on habitable, life-bearing world.
Situation log updated. The Ascension Perks list shows the Ascension Perks that we can potentially unlock. Some Ascension Perks. A healthy supply of minerals and energy credits is critical to the well-being of any interstellar power. We should take steps to increase our production of these resources.
To supply minerals and energy credit. Okay, what the? This building requires a grow hub to function. I don't get it. come back to you.
Mining stations are used to extract the minerals and...
Alright, wait, what? Extracted resource of the object they obtained. The user can use by hops, population and orbital are not needed to access the resource only and can be built within our border. Did it increase? I'm not sure.
Very good. The new mining station is operational, and it has already begun gathering resources for processing.
Okay.
This is where we manage all ground forces on this planet. The upper portion of this view is divided into 3 sections. The top section represents the orbital space above the planet. The middle section is the atmosphere, and the bottom section is the surface.
No attacking fleet. Corresponding guard defensive. Oh, okay. Invader, defender, leader. You know what? Let's get a defender. Defense armies are powerful but cannot be transported from the planet. Come with their own transport and can invade other planets. Yeah, let's just keep them. Actually, not sure what the hell I'm doing at this point. Oh, okay.
Construction complete.
Age 32. Gale speed. Adaptable. Aggressive. You sound much better. Alright. Okay. We need terrestrial structure to terraform planets. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, there you are. Survey order. Yeah, you go with them actually. Service system. Oh, this is so cool. Okay, so this is how we survey, huh? I mean, no new worlds, alright? Getting the hang of it. So I have 11, right? that's the case, yeah. Wait, what the hell did I see that? Oh. Enter orbit. Build mining station. No, not Europa. Come here. Yes, it did increase to 9. Okay, so what's up here?
Anomaly found.
The science ship scans the surface of Alpha Centauri. It becomes quite clear that we have found something out of the ordinary. Its competent history provides it with extra material that we should take opportunity to gather. We will survey, come across even more irregularities like this as we survey new planets, and should not underestimate their impact on our expansion. Research. Okay. M. Okay, E or M. Sure. Cool. Alright. I think I should build the design was something. This is power ships. The unnatural information that was found on Earth required natural after scientists. Okay, fine. Is this? Oh, okay. Yes. Construction sign, colony ship. I see. So this is okay. So this is good. Short detail. Okay, this guy managed to fix whatever problem he had. Okay.
Construction complete.
Oh, you're done over here. Okay, cool. Solar system. Holy shoot, it's so red. What's this? Alright. I think I should build market station. I want to discover around me, you know? By the way, was there any habitable? Nope. Take ammo that is lethal to all. Okay. Low temperature and a very thin atmosphere. Okay. So nothing. This pop project.
System survey complete.
Where are you?
Construction complete.
The hell are the two of you? Wait. Oh no, my bad, my bad. What is this? Ship detail. Oh, okay.
Research complete.
Advanced instrument allows you for the study and practical application of physics at nanometric scale. Oh, okay. Energy storage capacity, planet floating toughness, energy storage capacity. Oh, okay. Capacity overload, energy grid. Outline to unlock feature terraform. Yes, this is needed. And you. These electric shuttles use beams of ions to generate thruster without the need of propulsion. Yes. Alright, where are the... Ooh, what's this? Oh, yeah. Oh, here. Research station, there you go. So this is what the
System survey complete.
Oh, you guys come back to Seoul. Gas giants. Fortunately, nothing of interest except for no resource. Venus has neither does Mercury. Oops. What the hell are you guys doing here? I said go to Seoul. Alright. Oh, binary? What? Binary star has been fully surveyed. Oh, okay. Binary star. Where is the other one? What? Ship. Civilian ships constructions. Huh?
System survey complete.
Downward rapid to go. Oh, okay. You know what? We go here. Go to science. Solar system. Cool. Alright. Now come near Earth. It feels safer with you guys here, actually. Okay, sun. Cool. I think I should build another science ship. Sure. Where is my thing? We're almost done. Alright.
Our new research station is online. Construction complete.
Oops.
A research station built in orbit of a planetary body will gather its physics, engineering, and society research data.
Oh, okay. So, research?
I can't help but notice that
My bad,
construction complete.
Oh, no. Wait. Ah. My bad. I'll replace it, didn't I? Oh, okay. Let's see. I don't know what I can do, but fine. Let's do it.
Science ship under attack.
Active scans on civil structure on civil only to have signal drowned out from generators. Pirate ships have darted out of a hidden hangar on the asteroid and are now approaching information.
Science ship lost.
Ah, shoot! What the hell? Where was it? Okay, so it's... Damn it. Alright, so it's over here, huh? Alright, busy. Recruit. Expert rocketry, tear free. Where will we go? Didn't I say what? Oh, okay. Ship cost and building cost reduced by 15%. Unlock ship private colony ship. A powerful corporate entity is willing to carry a large part of the cost. Therefore, provided that we leave the vetting process of putting colony to them. What is this? I think this will be better. Ah, sure. Okay, we need to take care of those guys. I need fleet as well.
System survey complete. Anomaly found.
Also with near purpose down on Cyrus 3. Switch.
In the contact screen, we see a detailed list of all the various empires we have encountered. Their opinions of us are visible at a glance, and we can quickly and easily engage in diplomacy.
Okay. So far we have
Construction complete.
Oh, both of them was together. Our species native designer has pointed orbit the planet. She returned master of the planet scientist. Alright, something in the future. Alright.
We have discovered highly evolved animal life. With the right technology, we may eventually be able to uplift these beings to sentience and intelligence, or what passes for intelligence among organics.
It would perhaps be wise to keep an eye on our research and dive towards triggers if any world with an active biosphere. What? Oh, okay. It's habitable, huh? So this is our construction ship. Wait, where was it again? So, oh, Alpha has one too? You know what? I'm gonna go here first. Alright, we'll start with this one. Oh, it's only been serving, huh? Okay, so this one. Oops. Okay, now it won't, huh? I was thinking, where the hell is it? I'm not sure do it, but let's see. Let's make a construction ship here. Oh, probably didn't have the money to do it. What's this? 1, 2, 3. Okay. What? We don't have a what? Survey. Okay, so research station.
Construction complete.
Oh, do this first. Sure.
Anomaly found.
A large amount of ship debris can be found in orbit around this planet, possibly the remnant of some kind of massive fleet. Oops. Okay, let's go here. Oh, sorry. Species. Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm not sure how many of them were there. Like, so shit, huh? Let's, you know what? Let's see. Let's see what we humans can do. We have how much? 4, yeah? Alright, let's make it 5. Let's make it 5, and then we go on attack. Then a massive spaceship battle took place in Reed's Ferry, and one at some point of the surface on one side of the planet is pack marked with craters from stray weapons blast. As scans from UNS Tesla have picked up several hulks on the ground. Though these wrecked ships are all in very poor conditions, the fact that anything remains at all after damage they must have sustained is a testament to their advanced design. Science officer Lorenzo Gonzalez is preparing an expedition to sift through these derelict hulls for any valuable technologies.
Situation log updated.